So as we mentioned earlier, obviously Techniseal is looking for products to actually help you guys grow, okay? You guys are all hardscapers. Some of you guys might be masons. Some of you guys are not masons. So some of you guys don't offer veneer work because you feel like you need to be a mason, right? I know he's a mason and he has this down, but there's some of you guys that want to grow, want to offering veneer work. You guys are building barbecue islands, right? So we made a product, we developed a product, very simple to use, very easy to use. It's called Stickystone, okay? So basically, if you know how to use a caulking gun, then you can actually lay stone, because most stone like this, they stack on top of each other. So it's like building a puzzle, right? So you gotta buy okay, it's an application gun like this, as so, right? It's a very large, like a caulking gun, so to speak, right? And the material comes in a aluminum casing. Okay, this is not like, you know, you're gonna make chorizo and egg, right? No, this is it's called Stickystone. So anyhow, so basically, in order to set this up, traditionally, if you're gonna lay veneer, who can tell me what you need to do if you're gonna lay veneer? What do you got to do first? If you're gonna lay veneer, let's just say the regular mason way. The mason way, what do you got to do? What would you lay? Like for you, what would you use?
You got to set a level line.
A level line, right?
The first course is the most important.
Yeah, first. So these guys already set the first course. But okay, so typically, what would you use, Louis, for veneer? Like for something like this?
We use lattice-free.
Yeah. So explain to me what's the step. So if you want to come over here, please. If you help me out over here, Louis.
Come on, Louis.
All right, Louis. So you're a respected mason in the market. I respect that. So right now, if you're going to lay this, so let's pretend we're setting up our tools right now. Okay. So traditionally, you would probably lay something down to. Let's just say there's a pretty decorative paver right here. You'd probably want to lay a protective barrier down to avoid your guys splattering maybe some mud or something like that, right? Okay. So.
Especially on concrete.
Okay. So for me, I'm not going to need that. Okay, I'm not going to need that. I'm pretty confident this stuff is very clean, very simple to use. So what else do you got to do? So like right now, so like for me to set my product up, I'm just going to do this. So just to tell you, so then I'll ask you in a minute. So I'm just going to do this. I would normally have a table here, so bear with me. So I'm going to take my trusty knife. Oh, it matches. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this. So I'm going to cut this ring off. Okay, and then I'm going to get my tip. So depending on the stone you're laying, you're going to probably cut this. You have to cut this tip off because this stuff will not come out. So I'm going to probably cut this, I don't know, maybe a quarter of an inch or so. So I'm going to cut that off, right? Because you need, depending on the bead size, depending on how heavy your stone is. And then, so pretty much I'm done mixing. So, okay, he's an experienced guy. I'm a novice guy. So if right now, side by side, and we should have done that, but it's okay. Side by side, I could have had you set up your stuff, and I'm over here ready to go. Who do you think is going to win?
You.
Me, right?
I put my money on Lou anyway.
All right. So now, let's go ahead and get ready to go. But traditionally, right, you start at the bottom. Traditionally, you start at the bottom, right? But I'm going to show you guys the power of this product called Stickystone, and that's why, hence the name Stickystone, how well it sticks to the wall. Okay, so I'm going to put vertical beads. Why do I want to put vertical beads instead of beads this way?
So it doesn't sag.
No.
So water can run through.
Correct. You work for Techniseal?
Maybe.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to do vertical beads every 3 to 4 inches. Again, depends on how heavy the stone is. So I'm going to do that. There. And it's honestly better if I had a very flat surface. This is not that flat. So I'm just going to put it on. So like that. So I'm going to push this down. Hold this, Alfredo. I'm going to start right here. And I'm done. Okay. But obviously I don't start like that. I start at the bottom. Okay. Now, Louis, try to grab that. Just to show you, I know your muscle, you can probably take it up. I just want you to feel the grab, but pull it from here. So you can feel how much grab it already has.
Yeah, it's got a lot of grab.
Has a lot of grab, right? Do I need to put that much on for something like that? Probably not. I could have probably went less because I'm stacking it up, right? So let's just say that I need to start a first line there. So I'm going to let the first course set about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to stack as much I want on that, ready to go. Okay, but since I'm already started down here, I'm going to pull this off. Jeez. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I broke the stone.
$20. Mark will send you the bill.
So, okay, so there's a lot of different stones out there. The manufacturer stones, the only thing I will tell you with manufacturer stones, a lot of that have a lot of that rough stuff behind it. You got to knock it down. Okay, because if not, when you put this on, it just the glue is going to go this way, and the rocks are going to hit the surface. So the smoother this surface is, the better this performs. Okay, because how many of you guys seen manufacturer stone has a lot of those boogers on them? Yeah. Knock them down.
Now, Felix, why is this sticky stone so strong, or what makes it to be able to do this versus a thin set application?
Because it's Techniseal's product. That's why. Fair enough. So honestly, guys, I did this inside my house. I did it with little bricks. So basically, coverage-wise, you're going to get anywhere from 15 to 25 square feet. It just really depends on how big your bead is and then how heavy your stone is.
And the reason I ask, yes, it's a Techniseal product, but some people have found it hard to believe that you can use this and it'll stay or hold for a long period of time. But it will.
So when you're done with this, you're just gonna let it come out just about that, so it self-plugs itself. So once it dries, you're just gonna pluck that off and keep going.
We promote this, why? It's a time saver. You're on a job, you're not having to mix as much. You can put this on your surfaces to complete that barbecue, that fire pit. Should you not be using Melville wall or any other product to fit your, build your barbecue island, if they want it more the traditional sense with that veneer around it, then again, this is an option for you to use to help save you time.
Interior, exterior, okay? Earlier, obviously you saw we built that first course. So if you're gonna, let's just pretend that for whatever reason, I'm just pretending so I don't have to bend down. Let's just say that your first course is not gonna be supported by anything. Right? Most masons put something under there to obviously support it, right? But let's assume that you don't have nothing to support it. So you're gonna put your first course, let the first course sit for about 15 minutes or so, and then you're gonna put whatever you want on top of it. But if it's supported on the ground, you just blow and go. There is no waiting. Simple.
And nothing against a mason's trade in the way that they've done things historically. And there's certain applications where you may still need to do that. But this again is an option to be able to utilize it in places where you know you can, and you're safe by doing it, and it helps you with saving time.